Hello, lovelies! So as I'm sure you know, breakfast gives us the fuel we need to be at our most fabulous all day long. That being said, sometimes with our hectic schedules, we forget to make it a priority. So I've teamed up with Dempsters to share 6 simple but satisfying toast ideas that come together in a snap and are full of real, wholesome ingredients to help give you the energy you need to face the day. For all of these yummy recipes, I'm going to be using Dempster's 100% whole grains 12-grain bread, which has no artificial colors or flavors and also happens to taste amazing. First up today, I've got my incredible avocado egg salad toast. For this recipe, we're sort of making traditional egg salad, except instead of using mayo, we're actually using avocado, which has lots of wonderful healthy fats. To that, we are going to add 1 boiled egg that I have just chopped up. Now, if you're anything like me and you are very unlikely to boil an egg in the morning because you're always running out the door, I highly recommend you actually boil your eggs during your Sunday meal prep. Boiled eggs will last in the refrigerator for up to 5 days, so they're really, really handy. Now, to add a little extra flavor to this, I'm going to season it up with a good pinch of chili powder, some salt, and some pepper. You can season your egg salad however you like. And then we're just gonna give it another little mash, make sure it's well combined, and we're just gonna spread it out on our toast. Then we are gonna top it with some tomato slices, and then we're just gonna do a little more salt and a little more pepper. This is kind of like combining guacamole and egg salad all in one. You've got your protein, you've got your healthy fats, you've got your good carbs for lots of energy. Perfect for when you're running out the door. Next up, do you remember ants on a log? Remember you would spread the peanut butter on the celery and then top it with the raisins? If so, you are in luck. I have made a toast version of this classic and it is super yummy and easy to make. So in this case, I am using some nice natural peanut butter. I think people who don't use a generous amount of nut butter are nuts, frankly. I'm just gonna top it with some sliced celery and then sprinkle on some raisins. How easy was that? If you wanted to use almond butter in this recipe, you absolutely could. It would be just as delicious. There you go, childhood toastified. Next up, I've got some tasty Mediterranean-inspired toast that is loaded with protein-packed hummus and all sorts of other yummy Mediterranean flavors. Once again, I've got my toast and I'm just going to top that with a nice thick layer of hummus. To that, I'm going to add some nice sweet roasted red peppers that I've cut into strips, as well as some nice salty Kalamata olives. I'm gonna top all of that off with a little sprinkle of crumbled feta and some Greek seasoning, and there you go, the toast of the town. Now, as you guys know, I love any recipe that combines sweet and savory flavors, and that's why I love this grape and goat cheese toast so much. The grapes are nice and sweet, the goat cheese is savory and tangy and delicious. It really is a wonderful combination. Once again, I'm starting with my Dempsters 100% whole grains 12-grain bread. All I'm going to do is spread some tasty room temperature goat cheese across my toast. Then we are just going to arrange our grapes. Doop-a-doop, boop, 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 boop. And then I'm going to add a little bit of crunch and protein with some chopped walnuts and a drizzle of honey for sweetness. Yum! That is some grape toast if you ask me. Smoked salmon is definitely one of my favorite breakfast treats because it's loaded with protein and of course so flavorful. I love pairing it with some tangy cream cheese and some crunchy radishes for a breakfast toast that is totally worth waking up for. In this case, once again, I'm starting with my toast and I'm just gonna top that with a nice layer of cream cheese. For this recipe, I'm using whipped cream cheese. It's light, it's fluffy, it's super spreadable, and it's such a nice contrast with these nice crunchy radishes I'm going to lay on top. I'm gonna top it with my smoked salmon and finish this all off with some freshly chopped dill. Holy smokes, that is a delicious breakfast. Last but not least, I'm combining 2 of my very favorite ingredients, strawberries and basil, in a super fresh tasting breakfast toast that is definitely irresistible. In this case, I am once again using some goat cheese. I'm just gonna spread a nice layer on my toast. If you're not into goat cheese, cream cheese or mascarpone would work just as well in this recipe. I'm gonna top it with some thinly sliced, that's not a word. Striced is not a word. I'm gonna top it with some thinly sliced strawberries, a little drizzle of balsamic vinegar, and some freshly chopped basil. Oh, so good. My loves, I really hope you will give these tasty toast ideas a try, and if you do, be sure to tweet me, Instagram me, or Snapchat me a photo using the hashtag #DeliciousStartsWithDempsters, because of course I love seeing your kitchen creations. And if you have any awesome toast ideas that I might not have thought of, leave those in the comment section below, because I'm always looking to you guys for great inspiration. Finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.